your company requirement is to deny some specific communication. Now these three LAN users are able to talk to each other based on the routing configurations we did earlier. Now we want to make sure that we want to make sure that this 1.1 host should not communicate with the complete 2. Network. Okay, and 1.2 host also should not communicate with this network, right? That's the second rule. And the third rule is the complete 3. Network should not communicate with 2. Network, this one. The rest of the traffic should be permitted. Rest of the traffic means this 3. Network can still communicate with 1, no problems. And again, this 2. Network can still communicate with 1.3, 1.4, they can talk to each other. But the only specific rules are like deny the 1.1 going to 2, 1.2 going to 2, 1.3 to 2, and rest of the traffic should be permitted. So I'm just taking some rough example here. Let's assume these are the rules. Now we need to configure these rules in our network to make this thing to work. So before we go ahead with the configurations, we need to understand a few things like logic, like here how we are going to match these things inside the ACL statements. Because if you see these rules, now these rules are given where we need to specify the parameters, matching parameters, like what is the source address, whether that particular source is only one single computer or whether it is a complete network. We need to define that. So in my case, let's say if I'm going to match one single host, like match only one host IP address, then we can simply go and say access list, again access list, and then I can say any number like 19, any number in from 1 to 99, standard ACL, and then I can say permit or deny. Let's say I want to deny what is a host, this host, right, 192.168.1.1. so I can simply write like this. This is how we write one single host. Likewise the same 10.1.1.1 host. So this is based on the new iOS version. So if I'm writing, so if I go to the command line and verify any router, we'll see on which router we need to do. So access list, we simply say 12 permit or deny. Let's say I want to deny, and I can simply go on type the IP address. Let's say the IP address is 10.1.1.1. Just press enter. So basically this works in most of the new iOS versions. In some of the older iOS versions, if you are writing this host, one host, then we need to specify host space IP address. Now again, depends upon the iOS versions, because the new iOS version supports both. You can either write this or this. But if you're using some of the older iOS versions like any 12.iOS versions, then basically this option may not be supported. How to verify? Again, use question mark. So when I say question mark, then you will find the options here. So even if you write host space IP address, also that is correct. So this is how we match one single host. So if you want to define one single host, this is how we do. Okay, so in our example, we need to specify host, right? So we write like this. We'll see this example again. But the question is, what if you want to match a specific network or subnet? Like I want to deny the complete network. Like for one host, if it is 10.1.1.1, one host, I can simply write host space IP address, right? But what if I want to deny the complete network? I want to deny or permit the complete network, 192.168.1.0/24, let's say. So /24 means that is your subnet mask, which tells the first three are your network, right? So in that kind of scenarios, we need to use something called wildcard bits. So here we'll be using a wildcard bits, and these wildcard bits will be used to match a specific range of addresses or the range of IPs or range of subnets. Subnets means the subnet or the complete network. Even if you want to match a complete network, we will be using something called wildcard mask.